Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly check-in reading. I am so excited that we just had this full moon in Aries. It just feels like a big old celebration of fire energy, honestly, and a lot of emotional energy. So welcome. I don't think I can't remember if I have Sagittarius in my chart. And I lost my little note card. I meant to sit it down with me. However, in the community section, I put my birth chart because I've been telling you guys that my birth chart was double and triple placements on one side and vacant on the other side. So I thought I'd pop it in the community tab to see, so you could see what a weirdo I am and how that works. Everything you need to know about me is in the description of this video below, including on how to get a personal reading with me. It is a one-on-one reading with me, just like this, and it's a Zoom meeting, and I record it and you get to keep it forever. Please assign all genders and identities as you wish. Tarot was made a long time ago before you and me, and it's about the development of energies through the Fool's Journey, which you can Google. If you do not like shuffling, fast forward, and please help the algorithm out with all your likes, shares, and subscribes. YouTube only knows what to do with these messages. And if you enjoy zodiac readings or your sign astrology readings, pushing them out with your likes, shares, and subscribes really helps tell YouTube that you like them and you want more of them. And then it gets the message out to all the other Sagittariuses. All right, let's get into this. Spirit. Oh, the deck I'm using. The deck I am using is Lucid Dreams, and I think I did a deck review of it when it first came out a few years back. If you check my Instagram a long time ago. All right. Please Spirit, share with me. What are Sagittarius? What are the overall and most significant things that Sagittarius must know this week? Moving forward, please share with me. Most significant things that Sagittarius must know moving forward this week. Things that Sagittarius must know. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. I'm starting to think all the fire signs are just sticking with each other this week. Okay, so we have the King of Wands. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, doesn't have to be just somebody that embodies the energy. So the King of Wands is passionate. If he's married, then he's all the way committed. If he's not married, that's on you. He is a business scaler. He very popular, very charming, very accomplished. So he usually has like a black belt or a bunch of trophies, that type of stuff. Let's see, what is he? Very social, very gets things going, very action oriented. in his not so great energy, just because I don't do reversal, so you know the full spectrum of the person. Social climber in his shadow side, very arrogant in his shadow side. Okay, so that is the grounding energy and the energy permeating the reading. This is interesting. The one message I'm getting right off the bat is, and just take, if it resonates for you, is that you're pregnant, Sagittarius, or expecting. You see yourself in this energy. Your friends, family, and coworkers see you very concerned and worried about this. Your guidance is to it's the Ace of Wands, listen to God, be inspired, move from worry into being inspired and ignited. And, if you're not married, you might, there might be some sort of type of gift or engagement or something like that coming in. So just take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, that was some quick info that I just saw right away. That's in here for some of you. So let's do the whole thing. So the energy you are embodying right now, Sagittarius, is the Queen of Swords, and she is very independent and she has boundaries. And she's very good at expressing herself. She's incredibly direct. She likes everything on the table. She's very intelligent. She knows her way around BS and stuff like that. And she's also very good at cutting people out. Just to get the full spectrum of her, if she's in her shadow side, she is mean for the sake of being mean, incredibly selfish and unempathetic, a little narcissistic type. Eight of Pentacles is in your difficulties. So the Eight of Pentacles, I usually associate it with work as a work card. It's usually associated with apprenticeship and being really good at something. So in your difficulties, you could be finding something is a lot of work right now. Something or somebody is a lot of work, or you're having an issue at work and you've had to kind of like line people out, put things on the table, tell it like it is, set some boundaries, that kind of a thing. In the past, it looks like with both these cards being together, okay? We have the Knight of Swords, so he is very blurty. Whatever he's thinking is just going to come out of his mouth. He's incredibly impulsive, and he is the fastest moving knight in the deck. He can also be a brawler, so this card can represent fights and it can represent separation, okay? So in his negative energy, you don't want any of this. Like, this is like if I'm telling you he's a brawler and impulsive and has filter problems, and it already represents fighting and stuff like that, you don't want this. You don't want to even know this. This belongs in jail. Okay. So also in your recent past, you have the Seven of Wands, okay? And the Seven of Wands is about perseverance. It's usually about defending yourself or being defensive. It can be about having the upper hand in a situation. It's just like all those wands are coming for her, and she's just kind of defending her little spot right there. So, just kind of standing around. There's some sort of fight or some words exchanged, and I'm standing on business with this crap. If we break up, we break up. They can say whatever, but I am standing on business, and I am not getting knocked off my square on this one. Your goal is the Hermit. He looks like Gandalf. Your goal is the Hermit right now. So you can spend some alone time and just some inward self-reflection on whatever this is, because you really had to lay it on. It looks like a work situation on this half, and it can still, the whole thing can be work. It looks a lot like a work situation. So if you had some stuff at work and you had to lay some stuff on the table and it got heated and you had to stand on business, your goal is to spend some time alone and do some inward reflection, meditation, that kind of thing on the situation. You see yourself in Empress energy, and she can still be about work if this is a work situation. She represents motherhood. She represents growth and abundance. She's the embodiment of all the queens. So she's the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles. And so she's about birthing things. So it can be a literal child, or it could be a business or something creative or a project. She represents mothers. She is the feminine energy, the divine feminine in the twin flame journey, if you want to Google that. I'm a twin flame coach for sure, if you need to sort that out. So you're just seeing yourself in this standing in your power, knowing your worth type of energy right now, which could definitely go along with that Queen of Swords if you're like laying the land out and then standing on business about it, like no doubt. And then friends, family, coworkers see you as just in this state of anxiety, which is interesting because it's not how you're feeling. It's not how you are feeling. It could be like they're worried about you. But usually this is how they see you. Sleepless nights, worry is what the Nine of Swords are. Oh, I forgot a near future card. Okay. So I'm just going to take this one that slid out. So near future, we have the Eight of Cups, okay? And the Eight of Cups is about being so emotionally overwhelmed that you just abandon something and like putting the past behind you, or it's just like, I can't even deal with this. I've got to leave all this stuff behind and go for something better. And so your guidance is right beside this card, which is the Ace of Wands. So abandon whatever the drama is, that it's overwhelming, and move to something that is more inspiring, that lights a match and a flame and excites you and is from God. So your divine your guidance section is like, listen to God, listen to the messages that we are giving you, take action, inspired action on those messages we're sending you. Okay, and your outcome is the Page of Pentacles. So This can be a gift or an offer of like an engagement, going on a date, things like that. So if you're looking where to invest something right now, just go within and think about it. If you're having some money problems and you're kind of needing to know what order to put things in or who to give it to or how to go about it, just take this time to think about it and meditate. And your guidance is to just go with what God is kind of telling you, like the inspired, what sets you on fire, what lights you up, what gets you all skippy dippy, go with that. That's different because this really does look like a work situation. For the most part, if it is the pregnancy thing, good luck, good luck, good luck. So let's get some advice for you. And we'll use just fast forward if something is taking too long for your patience. Get the Moonology deck. Okay. Oh, and just don't forget, like the bottom of the deck with your guidance being go towards what's inspiring. This king is the King of Wands. He's the most evolved action taker in the deck. So take action. Okay. And right underneath it is the Hierophant, so go get some advice, whether it's a counselor, a lawyer, clergy person, and then that will lead you to your ultimate wish fulfillment. And if this is a romantic thing, lucky, lucky you. It's the Lovers card. So then right behind the Lovers is the Queen of Wands, and she's a fire sign. So you have the King and the Queen right here, and the Lovers. So they are definitely a power couple. They would be like the whatchamacallit, Kim Kardashian and Kanye. Kim and Kanye, right? You know how like if you're like the Kim and Kanye of your friend group. There you go. The Lovers card. Twin flame, nod, higher soul connection, nod, union, nod. So if this wasn't a work situation, take that as it resonates if it helps you. If it helped you and it was a confirmation, go with it. If it just scared the crap out of you and it has nothing to do with you, don't go with it. Don't even take it on. Alright, let's use the Moonology deck. Please share with me. What is some advice for Sagittarius this time? Please share with me. What's some great advice Sagittarius could use at this time? Alright, yeah. Time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Okay. So that goes along with this Hermit card. If your goal is to just take a break and meditate and pray, this is a good goal to have. You are on the right track. Don't let your past hold you back. South node. So yeah, when we're operating in our shadow, we're operating in our south node. When we're operating in our light, we're operating in our north node. And so you can actually find your node in your birth chart. Mine is in Libra, which isn't shocking because I am such a truth and justice spirit. Like, I cannot even deal if it's not. Anyway, moving on. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So yeah, if this is a little bit of a lovey-dovey thing, I'll dive into that for you. Okay, and so it's just saying, like, don't let your past hold you back. Don't let be in your dark energy. And this personal issue is going to come to a conclusion. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Stand on business, yo. Whatever you said, however you laid it on the table, it is perfectly fine. Stand on business. And, you're in your Empress energy. All right? Know your worth. Stand on business. Tell it like it is. Literally what these mean. Know your worth. This one. Stand on business. The far one in the middle. Tell it like it is. Don't let your past hold you back. This is going to reach a conclusion. Your commitment is being tested. This is all about perseverance right there. Okay? And since your goal is to pray and meditate and take a breath, literally permeating the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this looks like it's a personal thing. So let's get some advice from the Truth deck. Please, Spirit, help me. What is some overall and significant advice for Sagittarius in this situation? Please, Spirit, help me. Some overall and significant advice for Sagittarius this time. Please, show me. Bottom of the deck. Time for play. So let's see what this means, because King of Wands is a passionate guy, and let's just see. Deepening bond. So if this was a person that you stood on business with and you set some boundaries with, it was a good idea. Okay? It was a good idea. It's a good idea. Or if you cut them out, it was a good idea because something else is coming in, a new offer. Because at the end you had the Knight of Pentacles. So that can be an apology, a date, a gift, desires, reconnection. These cards are usually a little bit mean. So this is good. Deepening bond, desires, reconnection. Lurking. So that's a very Page of Swords energy. So if you're gonna fight with them and you stood on business and you cracked that whip, it made them fall in love, Sagittarius. Busy bee. It's going right under deepening bond. Energy block is going over desires, reconnection. So just clear your energy out, do some energy clearing, and decide if that's something you want. Sage the house, take a Himalayan salt bath, pray to St. Michael to cleanse the house out. If you're me, you do it all. Happy outcome is going right over. Lurking. So time for play. Permeating the deck. Okay, there's a deepening bond here. They desire reconnection. There's going to be a happy outcome. They're definitely lurking. Especially if you're busy, that'll be. If you want to remove any energy blocks on this connection to reconnect or help them remove their energy blocks, just clean your house up, sage the house, take salt baths, pray that, St. Michael comes and cleans all the negative energy out of here with ultraviolet fire and electric blue fire. He uses electric blue fire, but he will also use ultraviolet fire for you if you like. And if you want more information on how to do that, just get with me. Get with me on that. So that is so interesting. That is so interesting because I think we got a few things going on here. For some of you, it's going to be about work, and for some of you, it's about a human. And if you guys got mad at them and put them out, because whatever, they're coming back. Please, Spirit, please share with me. And this is Bridget Rouse, Ocean of Emotion deck. Please, Spirit, please share with me. What is Sagittarius' person's overall most significant feelings with Sagittarius at this time? Please, Spirit, please share with me. Sagittarius' person's overall most significant feelings with Sagittarius at this time. Whether this is a new person. Alright, I like it. Every night in my dreams, you seduce me. Time for play. Time for play. Okay, I'll relax. I get excited for y'all. Alright, I need help, unhealthy. So there might be some unhealthy coping skills. They might be ill for real or something going on. So let's just keep going. Secrets. I hate not knowing what's going on. That is hilarious. Look. Remember the lurking card. They are all over that social media. I think someone just drove by my house a little while ago. I shut the shades. They were driving a little too slow. Okay. Next one. Committed until death do us part is not enough. So they want to commit to you. So if you're knocked up and you guys got in a fight, and that Page of Wands can be an engagement, or the Page of Pentacles can be an engagement ring. So if you shanked them and stood on business about a pregnancy or something like that, they're coming back with a ring. Just okay. For some of y'all, I need to start saving myself instead of everybody else. Responsible. These cards come out together a lot. So if they have some unhealthy coping skills where they're a people pleaser and they're constantly spreading themselves thin and, you know, work, family, friends, and everybody's pulling them in different places, they're in a place where they know it's not healthy and they know they need to start handling themselves, their emotions, their things. Can we forgive and forget? Surrender. It's going over secrets. So there's a lot of in the tarot talking about that this was a fight, right? The Queen of Swords, she cuts people off. And then the Knight of Swords, he's a flirty McGurty. And then the Seven of Wands, standing on business. That's a lot of energy. Beauty, your natural beauty takes my breath away, and that's going over committed. And the Empress, hello. I mean, where is she? She's the embodiment of all the queens, and she's the divine feminine. Come on. Come on. She is beautiful. She is beautiful. You should commit to her. All right? She should be committed to. You should not. I'm glad you stood up for yourself. Okay? So they're looking. They're coming back. They're going to want to just wave the white flag and surrender. And hopefully, you know, that this Page of Pentacles, it'll either be the apology you deserve, or the engagement ring you deserve, or the date you deserve, the new beginning you deserve, okay? But I'm just saying, under the right circumstances, in the right relationship that is stable, loyal, and committed, this solves a lot of things. It solves a lot of things. It solves a lot of things. Okay, so let's see. What do they want to say to you, Sagittarius? Please share with me. What does Sagittarius' person want to say to Sagittarius at this time? Please share with me. What does Sagittarius' person want to say to Sagittarius at this time? Please share it. What does Sagittarius' person say to Sagittarius? Bottom of the deck. I miss holding you and touching your skin. Y'all are freaks, bro. Seriously? It's just jealousy. It's envy. It's jealousy. Okay. The truth is, I'm scared to tell you the truth. Bro, you just stood up and stood on business and scared the crap out of them. So they're afraid to talk back. When I said it was over, I don't know what I was thinking. So if they came in the flirty Nine of Swords energy and they said a lot of stupid crap and you had to cut them off and stand on business, they regret it. And that's literally going over. Can we forgive and forget? Waving the white flag, okay? Sometimes at night I think about the times we've spent together. Y'all are on fire. You two are. You guys are hot. There's a lot of hot heat in this. Hot heat. I smell but remember how much you wanted nothing to do with me when we first met. The truth is I'm scared to tell you the truth. That's what it's going over. There's no passion in my life. I feel like I'm stuck in Groundhog Day. So that's more of that the stuff. Like, if they're spread so thin and their toxic trait is that they're a people pleaser and they're doing what everybody else wants and what everybody else needs and nothing for themselves, and there's nothing left for them, which means there's nothing left for you. You know, they aren't liking it. They aren't loving it. They know. I don't feel I deserve to be happy. So a lot of people leave, like when they're insecure, this is crappy energy. A lot of people that are stuck in addictions of all kinds of types or negative thinking, they don't feel like they deserve the good stuff in life. And if they don't, they're going to be in a negative headspace constantly, and that's going to be their go-to, is like breaking up, getting in fights, sabotaging the relationship. And you know, it's good you put those boundaries up and stood your ground and stood in your power and was like, because it looks like in this instance, not every instance does this happen, but it looks like in this instance, it kind of wakes them up and put them into a shock. They're like sleeping. Okay, so I've been doing this thing, the flower therapy cards. I had some fun with it yesterday and it worked out for me with some information I got. I'm just going to pull one. Please, Spirit, share with me. What is one single flower therapy card that Sagittarius can take with them this week? Spirit. What is one single therapy card that Sagittarius can take with them this week? Please, Spirit. One single flower therapy card Sagittarius can take with them this week. Open your third eye, echinacea. It is safe for you to open your center of clairvoyance. By doing so, you see the truth. Dang! I didn't even know echinacea did that. I'm going to go have some right now. I'm down with echinacea tea and stuff like that. So, your therapy is opening up your third eye. So get you some echinacea tea, I guess. That's a new one for me. I know if you look in my shorts, I have a product by ASEA, and it's for healing of any kind, and it works with your cell communication. But if you use that stuff, it opens your third eye channel. Mine was like really clear and open in 3 days. So times vary for different people, but if you want that, and then Palo Santo essential oil is great for protection of your third eye, and 3 Wise Men is amazing for protection. 3 Wise Men essential oil with Young Living. I also have that kind of stuff in my shorts. So just check out my little shorts out. I teach you how to. There's someone on like getting your manifestations to come in faster. So if you really want to work on your third eye, I would get some. I have echinacea tea. I'm gonna go take some of that. But the ASEA stuff I have up there. I'm not kidding. I'm not even kidding. I don't think I'd be here right now again with you guys if I hadn't have got that stuff. So work on your third eye, baby. All right, so let's get your final miracle card. Your single piece of advice that you can take with you throughout the rest of the week, Sagittarius. Please share with me. What is one single piece of advice Sagittarius can take with them? Please share with me. What is one single most important piece of advice Sagittarius can take with them this week? Please, Spirit. Perceiving others. I have never had this one come out. That was my chair. I'm sorry, I was leaning on it. I haven't seen this card. I mean, I've seen it and I've always thought it was pretty. And I can't remember what the name of this flower is. Are these cichlids? Or they're not cichlids. What is it? There's something else. Are they cichlids? Let me know in the comments. I'm open for correction, okay? So it says, the places in our personality where we tend to deviate from love are not our faults, but our wounds. Remember it said, stay like out of your self node, remember? Stay out of your shadow side. God doesn't want to punish us, but to heal us. And that is how he wishes to view the errors in people, as their woundedness, not their guilt, right? So your south node is your shadow side, and we all have shadow work to do. We have parts of us we have to work on. And I know for me, that can be, my north node is being a truth and justice spirit. So whenever it's in Libra. So whenever someone's lying to me, I go cuckoo. Like if they're lying, if there's like something unfair going on, or I don't like it, it's unjust, untruthful, like I go psycho. And so I have to really work on my anger with that, and not only the anger, but going in her and I are BFFs. Okay. She's, Libras are air signs, and this is air. The swords are air, right? And so when she's telling it like it is, she can be not saying it so nice, and I can go from being in my north node to being in my south node in the exact same energy like that when I think something's a lie, when I think it's wrong and it's unjust. So, we all have things, and it can move so fast in the exact same energy, right? And so we all have shadow work and things we have to work on and things we have to recognize, because, in her shadow, she is mean for the sake of being mean. Well, that can be like, instead of being like, if she's together, she can just be like, hey, we're not doing that. That's not how today is gonna go. This is gonna be the agenda, and this is the itinerary for today, and we're gonna follow that, okay? Now, if she's in her south node, she's gonna be like, are you dumb AF? Like, how could you possibly effing think that was a good idea when we have this agenda Like, are you special? Like, do you think you're above everybody? That you don't think you have to follow the rules? And today, like, it goes a little different. It's saying the same thing. It's just going to hurt more, and it's more self-node and less people-pleasing. Not that we're walking around trying to do that, but you get my point. So your guidance was, don't let your past hold you back. So South Node. And then this is some more work on that with perceiving others, and don't let your past hold you back. So just be careful on your outlook. Check yourself first. Okay? And stay in the light. So that's what I have for you this week, Sagittarius. This was so much. Like, okay, there's a fight, but you guys are like hot for each other, and then they're like missing you and lurking, and not just missing you, like they're hot for you, and then you just have to stay, like, don't get stuck in the past energy and let that bog you down and make you go into your shadow side, where you'll have to work on yourself a little more and go into that hermit energy like you're desiring to go and have been advised to go. That's what I have for you. Please help other Sagittariuses get this message. YouTube only knows what to do, and the algorithm only knows what to do with your likes, shares, and subscribes, and I appreciate them so much. If you would like a personal reading with me, how to get that is in the description box below. It's a one-on-one Zoom with me and you, just like this, and I record it and you get to keep it forever. Have a great week, Sagittarius.